Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So the update is live upon us. So we already saw that in this particular update we have 3 new uniforms and one brand new or rather brand new tier 3 Hyperion, the Shining Boy, right. Well, in this particular video we are not going to discuss about Hyperion, but rather some new feature, right, or new gear which has been added in the game, right. So if we go to the store and go to dimension chest, there is a new tab called artifacts, right. So today we are going to discuss about artifacts, right. So the point that we are going to discuss, like, what are artifacts, how do we get them, and how is going to impact the game as of now and probably 3 or 6 months down the line, right. So anyways, what are artifacts, right? So artifacts are items or gears which actually affects the instinct level of your character. So if we go ahead and check one character, like say for Mephisto, so if we go into the details, right, so under the instinct tab, as you can see, Mephisto's instinct is actually destruction, right. So his instinct attack is 23,067, his instinct crit rate is 3%, instinct critical damage is 115%, accuracy is 0.08%, and similarly there are other stuffs like defense, dodge rate, critical defense, and critical damage decrease, right. So all these various stats. So with the help of artifacts we can actually enhance all these stats, right. So let's see what it actually does. Yes, sorry, back again, dimension chest, artifact, right. So there are like various type of artifacts, right. So like for the free ones, right, so these are the generic one, the 1 to 3 star, right. So you can get these like depending upon your VIP level, right. You can get this artifact at least once in a day for free. So yeah, so these actually gives random stats for either justice, cruelty, order, or destruction. Apart from that, it will give one of these random stats which is very effective. So this is what a normal, and means higher the star the better stats you will get, right. So basically it is similar to ISO 8 or you can say obelisk, right. So it starts from 1 star to 6 stars, right. So higher the obelisk, the greater power it has. So similarly same thing goes for artifacts, right. So starts from 1 star and it goes up to 6 stars. So from the free chest you can get 1 to 3 star artifacts, right. And do keep in mind these 1 to 3 star artifacts are generic, right. It's not targeted towards any particular character. However, if we check out these 4 star artifacts, right, okay, you can get these artifacts only, right, with the help of artifact tokens, right. And how do we get artifact tokens? First come to that. So as you can see, we can, apart from getting artifacts for free, we can also purchase them. So we can get one artifact chest for 75 crystal, just like CTP chest, and similarly we can get 10 artifact chests for 675 crystals, right. And if you buy 10 artifact chests, 3 star guaranteed artifact is pretty much guaranteed, and you can get 1 to 4 star artifacts from this, right. So let's go ahead and see it. So there, apart from generic artifact, there are some character specific artifact. Now let's go ahead and check out the Wolverine's one, right. So yeah, so if you get this particular 4 star artifact, right, or any 4 star artifact for that, right. So what is common in these character specific artifact, like for normal artifacts there are 2 stats, right, like this instinct, order, instinct increase, like justice, cruelty, order, destruction, right. So yeah, so random substat 1 and random substat 2. So these are the common feature in any artifact. However, this character specific artifact has one extra stat or boost, right. So you're getting for 4 star, you're getting plus 80 of any of the means instinct. Apart from that, you get one of these random stats. So let's check out these. So these are actually quite good, right. Like the first one is, you can see, increase basic damage dealt to enemies with pure evil ability with 11% and an additional 0.2 of total instinct, right. So it's like a CTP of inside, mini CTP of inside. Like, so you're doing 11% more damage against villains, right? And apart from that, it's not just only 11%, right? So as I've already shown you for Dr. Doom, right, or rather it was Mephisto, right, his total instinct points, right? So based on his total instinct point, you can add 0.2% of the total instinct, like whatever he had. So whatever number comes, so add it on top of 11%, right? So that much damage is going to be dealt upon enemies, right? So maybe it will come down to round up to maybe 12%, 13%, whatnot, depending upon how much instinct you are able to add to your character. Now, yeah, if you equip this particular artifact on any character, so these two stats, the straight up instinct point of plus 80 will be added, apart from this random skill will be added to the character, right? However, if you put this artifact to Wolverine, right, specific to Wolverine, since his icon is over there, right, Immortal Warrior, Wolverine will get a specific skill, like it's a null skill, right? It's a null level skill. Whenever his HP goes below like 5%, right, means when HP does not drop to 1 or below, right, and for 5 seconds, right, so means he's unkillable for next 5 seconds, and after the 5 seconds are over, he gets 20% of his max HP back. Not only that, apart from 20%, he also recovers 0.5% of his total instinct, as I've already mentioned, right? So maybe it will come down to 25% or something like that, right? So this is just a hypothetical number, please do keep it in mind. So different characters have different specific skills. As you can see, in case of Shang-Chi, he is getting ignore target dodge rate for 15% plus certain percentage of his total instinct. Along with that, he is also getting all attack of 10%, right? So that's fantastic. And even for like White Fox, right, she is getting a heal of 13%, right? So that is for a 4-star artifact, right? So similarly, as I've told you, it goes up to 6-star, right? So we can also purchase the artifact from here, right, with the help of these special, right, celestial essence, right? So from these we can get 1 to 6-star artifacts, and we can get these 6-star character specific artifacts as well. So in the last one we saw, when the HP is below 5%, Wolverine won't die for 5 seconds, and apart from that, he will get back 20% of his max HP heal. However, if you get the similar artifact, however, at 6-star, then you, as you can see, the HP recovery is much higher. It's like 50% plus 0.05, right? So that's massive, boys, massive, right? Similarly, if we go to Shang-Chi, as we saw previously, so yeah, you can see the difference. The ignore target dodge rate is 25% and all attack boost is 20%, right? So these are huge buffs for some characters. Like for Wolverine, he becomes null 2.0, right, or literally unkillable, right? Yeah, that's a lot. So these are some ways that you can get from these boxes. As you can see, one of them you can get for free, other one if you pay buy artifacts with crystal, you means if you want for each 10 artifact chest we get like 12 artifact tokens, right? So as you can see, if we come over here, so if you buy this particular artifact chest, which is a 4-star chest, right, it will give a random artifact, means you cannot choose which artifact you want, so that's 110. So that means you have to spend around 6,000 crystals in order to get 110 of these artifact tokens, right? So that's a lot. However, if you purchase this one, right, which is quite more than double the price, so for 230 artifact tokens, you will get an artifact 4-star selector. So you can choose any of this character as per your choice. So it will cost you somewhere around more than 12,000 crystals. That's a lot, freaking lot, right? My god. And now coming back to how we will get this celestial essence, right? So whenever we will destroy any artifact starting from 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, whatever it is, right, it will give us a certain number of celestial essence, right? And with these celestial essence, there is a probability, if you buy this chest, you can get 1 to 6 star artifacts, right? So it's a gacha system, right? Again, so people who will be actually spending real money to purchase this pack, right, they will have more artifacts to destroy, hence more chances to get a 6 star artifact from this chest, right? However, do keep it in mind, again, this will be a random 6 star artifact, right? You cannot choose. This is not a selector, so please do keep that in mind, boys, right? Alright, guys, so now that being said, yeah, so apart from that, we can also purchase this with the help of gold. So as you can see, you can buy with 100k, 250k, 750k and 1.25 million, right? So it gives you 1 to 4 star artifacts, means all these chests give you something similar, right? As you can see, even the cost is different depending upon shield level, but yeah, you can purchase them all. So yeah, it costs like 2 million, means 2 million and 350k you have to use every day to try your luck with these packs, right? And you will get a random artifact. However, as many times I have tried, I have got only mostly 1 star, maybe seldomly I have got 2 star artifacts. Yeah, so you know the chances. So apart from that, from where else you can get artifact? You can get artifact from story mission, right? Means I have played the story missions yesterday's, right? And trust me, after playing all the story mission stages, I haven't got a single artifact, boys. So yeah, the drop rate is really bad in story mode, but in timeline survival, you can even play in the timeline survival. You can get artifacts from there as well, right? So whenever you complete the timeline survival map, you can get these daily rewards, right, for completing the timeline survival. So yeah, and even like in boss fights, there is a possibility for to get like as you can see, if we go to this normal boss, right, this purple boss, it will also give us celestial essence as well, right? So yeah, that's lots of possibilities, right? So, and in the main boss fight, the one with the skull and the X, right, they also gives a drop artifact, right? And sometime even in the store you will find artifact. However, I cannot move to the store, so you can definitely find artifacts there, but it's too pricey, right? So basically these are the way that you can farm artifacts, or rather acquire artifacts, right? Now coming to the point how it will affect the game in now or maybe in future, right? So do not sleep on artifacts, guys, because this is really going to affect the game a lot. At this point of time, we may not understand the importance of artifacts, right? Because currently the artifacts that we have, right, it is specific to certain characters like Agent of Atlas, and the latest 3 characters like Hyperion, Captain America and Wolverine. But as and when we get more updates, right, so more passive artifacts will be released for characters, and we might see more unique skills like Wolverine, right? So which can be meta defining, game breaking, right? So in the patch note, Netmarble did mention that this is to reduce the gap between F2P and pay to win players, right? But somehow I have a feeling that I don't have a feeling that I'm 100% certain this is really increase the gap, right? So don't sleep on it, farm your artifacts whichever way you can, because in future it is going to have a major role, right? It's not something like Uru or Odin's Blessing. These artifact stats, right, especially the passive artifacts for which are targeted towards specific characters, could be, or rather will be, game changing, right? So that being said, boys and girls, thank you so much, right? And if you like the video, please do leave a like and please do subscribe to the channel. So until next time, hope to see you guys soon in yet another video. Take care, have fun.